On this episode of CCU TV,
say a final goodbye to the old stew and Cougar Den.
Get to know our RAs for the 2017-18 school year.
And find out how you can receive on-campus ministry hours when you return from break. Hi, I'm Haley Novacek.
And I'm Andrew Detmer. This is CCU TV.
Cougars, we hope you are enjoying your well-earned spring break. Just before we left, sadness fell over the entire CCU community when it was announced that the Cougar Den would be moving. Due to the progress underway for the new student center, the Cougar Den was forced to move to the back side of the CAF. Though the Den is no longer serving pizza and quesadillas, they have a great selection of sandwiches and still make their tacos and burritos. The Cougar Den will resume its regular menu once moved into Anschutz later this year.
Yes, the old Student Union building has finally said its farewell to CCU's campus. Last weekend, students from all over campus came to participate in the tearing down of the old Student Union building. The Uganda missions trip used the event to help raise funds for their upcoming missions trip this summer. We interviewed one of the team members to get an inside look into their plans for the trip.
We are going to be working in the slums of Katanga as well as on their farms, helping out and helping the Ugandans to work the farm, as well as working in the educational system in the schools.
What a clever way to help out the Uganda mission team. I don't know about you, Haley, but I sure am going to miss the old Student Union building. There's so many good memories associated with it.
Anticipation is stirring among students as the construction of the new student center is finally wrapping up. Anschutz Student Center will be finishing in early summer 2017 and will be 60,000 square feet, holding student life and student activity offices, a workout room, the Cougar Den, and a game room. There will also be outdoor space for activities. The Student Center has a construction cam on the CCU website if you want to check out more of the progress.
But the new stew isn't the only new thing to campus, as selections have concluded for next year's RAs, and Kyle has some exclusive info for the new campus leaders.
About a month ago, the 2017-2018 RAs were selected for next year. After a rigorous interview process, 65 applicants emerged victorious. We interviewed a couple of them to see what their plans were for next year.
The scariest part, honestly, was the third interview. Once you've gotten to that point, at least I started to realize that I really did want it. And that, whatever was going to happen was going to happen.
God really put it on my heart, and I prayed about it, and the more I thought about it, the more I got excited about it, and I was like, dang, this is just something I really want to do.
Love for Boondocks to feel like a home to the incoming girls. I know that freshman year is crazy, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, who your friends are, who you are. And so I feel like if Boondocks can be a safe place for my girls.
CCU TV has one of the best college communities in the entire world. And it sounds like the RAs of next year are planning on continuing that tradition. I'm Kyle Corin, CCU TV.
We definitely have a solid lineup for next year's RAs. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled for them on campus.
Michael Lucero, who is also an RA, is a senior theology major that has taken on the role of our student body president for the past school year. Emily sat down with him to talk about how the Lord has been working in his life at CCU and what's next.
My job would be being an introductory professor, teaching theology and philosophy, established enough as a writer and academic where I could go and speak on certain things, and still my teaching at the same time. Yeah, I think after my freshman year, I was really struggling with how is theology practical? How can I use this degree in the real world? Hard. A couple students tried answering the question, but then one of the professors answered and he said, how is theology not practical? It should influence every aspect of the way we live. It isn't just an academic pursuit or intellectual, assent to something, but it's more so just letting that really deeply influence how I live my everyday life. Assume a role of leadership as public as I have, or as this position is, people start looking to you and actually placing a lot of responsibility or expectation on you, and so that's been pretty good. And I mean, even communication is just so rich for me, just studying. But if I could give advice to an incoming theology student, it's different for every theology student in so many ways. So it's hard to give a piece of advice because don't be afraid to be challenged in a lot of ways. And so maybe don't be afraid to be challenged. Instead, look forward in faith, not fear.
With his leadership and involvement here at CCU, we are all so sad to see him go.
And for those of you looking to be as ambitious as Michael, CCU's new 3-in-1 dual degree program will be launched in the fall of 2017. This means that students will now be able to complete both a bachelor's and master's degree in just 4 years. According to Dr. Sherry Parks, the goal is to both lower the financial cost of higher education and to also serve the needs of employers by providing them with qualified graduates sooner than ever before.
We have many qualified seniors about to graduate from the School of Music this year. Come see our senior musicians one last time at the senior recital.
As part of the curriculum for CCU's School of Music, graduating seniors had to plan, host, and perform in their very own recital. Here are a few seniors' thoughts and plans about their recital.
I feel like this is the final culmination of everything that I've learned musically at CCU.
Yeah, it's kind of different with everybody. A lot of people like to pick songs that are just difficult to play and technically challenging. I'm a little weird and just decided to go against the grain, and I'm actually going to be telling the story through all these songs. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
My instrument is violin, so I'll have a senior recital of just violin. And the main objective is to cover all the different periods, so like classical period, romantic period, 21st century, and just show that I have repertoire in each of those categories. So.
To be a composition major, I think it's really special because you get to compose your own music, obviously, and orchestrate the whole thing. Finding musicians, writing each specific part, and then to perform it, I think is really cool. I'm pretty stoked for that. Any expectations in a sense that it'll be pretty different from, I think, the norm of what the CCU School of Music is accustomed to.
Overall, the recitals look like they'll be a great time. This has been Brian Rouse for CCU TV.
To find dates of senior recitals, go to the link below.
And don't forget, Cougars, the theater department's One Act Theater Fest is coming up, and if you'd like to act, make sure you're there for open auditions on April 9th at the School of Music.
Another way to get involved. After your return from spring break, CCU is hosting a community Easter egg hunt in April. Come serve the community on April 15th from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. by volunteering for our CCU Easter egg hunt. Families from all over come to campus to enjoy a day together. CCU has an annual Easter egg hunt every year which brings the community together, but we need your help to make it all happen. There are a variety of jobs that need filling, from working the cotton candy machine to helping with bouncy houses. If you are looking for on-campus ministry hours, message the email below for volunteer help information.
So with all that happening after spring break, here's what's happening now in the world of politics.
When the Affordable Care Act, better known as Obamacare, was first breaking on the scene, the promise was that if you like your doctor or your healthcare plan, you can keep them. But that really wasn't the case. This is something political. In 2016, Republicans campaigned on a promise to completely repeal Obamacare and replace it with something more efficient and market-friendly. Now, since the recent unveiling of Speaker Ryan's new healthcare plan, the rubber hits the road.
This bill, the American Health Care Act, it keeps our promise to repeal and replace Obamacare. It delivers relief to Americans fed up with skyrocketing premiums and fewer choices. It moves us away from the broken status quo toward a better, patient-centered system.
Does it now? It depends on who you ask. The Congressional Freedom Caucus insists that Paul Ryan's new plan doesn't actually repeal Obamacare. It just repackages it. The full story is on our YouTube channel. I'm Ellen Densmore. Back to Haley and Andrew.
Thanks, Ellen. Now, Haley, what's happening in the world of sports?
The baseball team plays on March 31st in Alamosa at Adams State University at 12 p.m. They have a doubleheader on April 1st starting at 12 p.m. and play again April 2nd at 12 p.m., all against Adams State. Wish them luck. The softball team will be here in Lakewood at their home field on April 1st at 12 p.m. and 2 p.m., and again on April 2nd at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., playing against Shattern State College. Come out and cheer on your girls. Our men's golf team will be in Garden City, Kansas, competing against CSU Pueblo at the Southwest Kansas Shootout on April 9th through the 11th. Keep them in your thoughts and cheer them on from afar. Our women's golf team will be in Tucson, Arizona, competing against West Texas A&M University in the Desert Invite on April 3rd and 4th. Men's tennis will be playing against Sonoma State University on March 31st here in Lakewood Park, and will also be playing against Hastings College here in Lakewood Park on April 1st at 3 p.m. Women's tennis will also be in town playing against Arizona Christian University at 2 p.m. on March 31st at Lakewood Park, and they will be playing against Colorado Mesa University at 2 p.m. on April 8th. Come on out and cheer on our girls and watch all the tennis teams compete. And that's all we have for you today.
Enjoy your break, and we will see you in April.